I hope Lindsay Hoyle, the Speaker of the House of Commons, will be listening to Talk TV this evening, that he was listening to or watching GB News yesterday or the day before, when he could see sitting MPs who, according to the Ofcom regulation, should not be acting as reporters or presenters of news programmes, castigating the what I think Boris Johnson called the distinguished panel of MPs sitting on the Privileges Committee, and Rees called them a kangaroo court. And even if people didn't necessarily read his Twitter, he then went on and expressed the same views on GB News very clearly. He said that the committee was determined to get Boris, that it was never really about cake or curtains, it was fundamentally about Brexit. So he's changing the terms of the debate. It's not about lies, it's about Brexit, and it's about Boris, an egregious abuse of parliamentary procedure. They're prepared to bend the rules. Well, I think this is a contempt of Parliament, and I think it deserves the opinion, the decision of Lindsay Hoyle. I think he should send both these naughty MPs off for a cup of tea, that's his usual expression, to reconsider their position. But I think really it's time for their constituents to vote them out and to demand their resignation. I think if enough constituents were to write to them, and if they could be bothered to open their mail while they're preparing their respective television programmes, then I think they would see the writing on the wall. I have no problem with them presenting television. I think Jacob Rees-Mogg is a fine television personality, a fine presenter. I like the way that he warms to his guests, even those with whom he does not share robust opinions. And as for Nadine Dorries, well, you know, it isn't news, is it really? It's an entertainment show. She might as well be performing the can-can for all the news action she gets. But I think she should be a little bit more honest, and she should present it clearly as a satirical programme. And Talk TV, certainly if I had anything to do with it, would rebrand it so that it is a laugher moment, rather like Have I Got News for You. I think at the moment, Nadine Dorries thinks that she is being serious. I don't think she should be convinced of anything else. I think she is at her funniest when she thinks she has something worth saying. But I think the television producers could frame this, quote, debate in a much more humorous way, and could be in charge of the laughs rather than be the butt of the humour. Nadine Dorries, I think she needs to remain in ignorance, but I don't think that's going to be a big ask for her. She's been in ignorance for so long.